I've gotten a front row seat to watch this relationship grow into what it is today. And I can't express how unbelievably happy I am that you guys found each other. That you realized what you had, you didn't give up on it, and that we're all here tonight celebrating the fact that you are married.
From the first time we met Chris, Emily and I were immediately struck by his character. There was just a calmness, a goodness, and an honesty about him. It's just such a lack of pretension. My goodness, that big old smile could light up a whole room.
Brianna, I still remember meeting you for the first time. I remember thinking to myself, wow, this girl is so hot. Unfortunately, I was 14 years old. And you were about 15, so that meant you were way out of my league, and there was absolutely no chance that I'd ever have a shot with you. Fast forward about 8 years or so to when we ran into each other again for the first time since back when we were kids. I remember still having this starstruck feeling. Not to mention, I had also been following you on Instagram for years and was pretty sure you never followed me back. Either way, I was like, holy cow, this is the same girl who I thought I'd never have a chance with, and now here she is talking to me, and she actually looks interested in what I have to say.
Oh my goodness, my beautiful little girl. Oh my goodness. I'm so very proud of you today, honey. There's no greater honor you can give me than to be able to be by your side today, sweetie. Oh, but look at you. You look absolutely gorgeous. You look beautiful.
We talked until the bar closed that night. I remember the look in your eyes and the feeling it gave me. It felt like it was just you and me there and nobody else existed. I was hooked. I didn't care that you lived 500 miles away. I got your number, which was a huge accomplishment for the 14-year-old me. And then from that day forward, I knew if I could somehow talk you into being my girlfriend, I'd be all set. After that, the rest is history. We went through our talking phase for a while. I think I was always more optimistic about our chances of being a couple than you were. I know you always had worries about the distance, but I knew that wherever you were was where I wanted to be. So as soon as I could, as soon as you would let me, I packed up my bags and went to Tampa to be with you. Now here we are almost 6.5 years later, and I still get that same feeling every time I look into your eyes.
Chris, we have written quite a love story over the past 6.5 years, and I still remember the first night reconnecting with you so vividly in my mind. You were not that 14-year-old boy anymore. I was immediately attracted to your energy, your confidence, your good looks, and your sense of humor. You were living at home in Pensacola, and I was living in Tampa. I remember thinking, sure, he's cute, but there's no point in pursuing this. But then I went back home and you wouldn't leave me alone. Texting me every day, and even when I didn't respond, you never gave up. So I had no choice but to continue to get to know you. And I'm so glad that I did. I quickly realized you were so much more than those surface level qualities that drew me to you that first night. Underneath that, I found your kindness, your strength, your passion, and your fighting heart for those that you love. And over the past years, I've been lucky enough to become a part of the few that you hold so close to your heart. I've never felt safer, more protected, and at home than when I'm with you. I thank God every day that you were so annoying and persistent because you saw something in me and something in us that I didn't know was there yet. But that's just you. You're confident, you know what you want out of life, and you're not afraid to take it. That's one of your many qualities that I admire, and something I always wished I could do for myself. It's no secret that I have a tendency to doubt myself and overthink my decisions, and you've been my rock through those very low times, always reminding me of my worth and my strength. Not only do you know how to calm my anxieties, quiet my overthinking mind, and ground me when I need it the most, but you embolden me to take chances, embrace my failures, and learn for myself how to get the most out of life. To be loved is great, but to be understood is something so profound that I had never experienced until I met you.
I vow to continue to try my hardest to be someone you can be proud to call yours. And when we're getting ready to go somewhere, I vow not to wait until you're ready to start getting ready myself. I vow to always be here to remind you how strong, resilient, and confident you are. I vow not to leave my dirty dishes in the sink for any more than 12 hours at a time. I vow to always protect you, defend you, and be that person you always know what you can expect from. I also vow to try my hardest to get Lola to sit on your lap just as much as she sits on mine. And lastly, I vow to continue to show you how grateful and lucky I am that a girl like you chose to be with a guy like me. Thank you for picking me. I love you.
I stand here a more confident, honest, proud, and complete person today because of you. And I promise to continue to be the best version of myself that I can for you, because you deserve the absolute best. I promise to share in your dreams and support your goals, even if those dreams include you becoming a dirt bike rider. I promise to reflect your patience and fierce love when raising our future children. And I promise to allow those children to be raised as Florida Gator fans. I promise to not tell everyone how obsessed you are with Lola, so you can uphold your tough guy image after today. I promise to be your biggest fan when celebrating the good times and be right by your side fighting with you through the hard ones. I promise to never stop growing with you. I promise to prioritize our relationship and never become complacent in our marriage. I promise to respect you and love you with my whole heart for the rest of our lives. I cannot wait to be your wife.
Been the star and played the fool. Been the winner and the loser. In between them two. But no matter who I might become or who I've been before, I will always be yours.
When he told me they were going to get married, I couldn't be happier for him. You know, from where we used to be and where we were at to see where he's at now is just, you know, complete 180. And he couldn't have done it without Bree. You lucked up. I don't think anybody else could have done it. Bree was the one that you needed to have. She knew what you needed to be and where you needed to be at. So I can't thank you enough. And I'm just more than proud for Chris and where he's at. And I'm proud to be his friend. So I propose a toast to Brianna and Chris, beautiful couple, beautiful night, and here's to a year of lifelong beautiful memories. Congrats, guys.